What is the nest?
I'm asking you, do you know what that means, this word? Do you know what a nest
Like
means?
a bird's nest?
Yeah, yeah, very good. But here we use it metaphorically. So if you remember, last chapter was about Marcus finding the way into Jericho, right?
Yeah.
So this chapter will concentrate around what Jericho is, who lives there, and things like that. So that's the nest where deviant androids live. Get it?
Yes.
Very good. Wait, do you have an android of your own?
What?
Do you have an android?
No.
No, you should buy one. They're pretty cool.
Do you have?
An android? Of course. I have three. I'm just messing. I'm just messing around.
If I stick with you. Hey, Hank. How you doing, man?
How you doing? How you doing?
Number 5 in the third. Lickety split. That Philly's one hell of a chaser. You want a flutter?
Last shit hot tip he gave me sent me back a week's wages, baby.
All right. So first of all, this location. Like, what can you tell me about it? Where are we?
What?
This location. What can
Yes.
you tell me about it? Where are we now?
I don't know.
Okay. Were you there at the beginning? Did you see the car? Did you see the street?
Yes.
Okay, well then describe it to me. What is this place? Just what you saw. Describe me what you saw.
Oh, like there are um um
Давайте я вам
highway. There are highway. There are some
Okay, no,
nice
highway.
houses.
Highway is not really. So they are outside somewhere, right? Они переводите, они прибыли в какое-то место.
They came somewhere.
Ну, наверное, пообедать.
To eat.
More specifically, perhaps to have some lunch.
To have some lunch.
Yes, of course. Do androids eat?
No, they don't need to eat.
Very good. So only Lieutenant Anderson will eat. All right. So what did you see? Like when we got out of the car, we approached this place. What is this place? And this guy there who makes food. How would you describe this location where food is made?
I don't know, like some food truck.
A food truck. Yeah, very good. Food truck, fast food wagon, fast food truck. Very good. But let me ask you this: are there a lot of those in Japan, like street food trucks?
Not so, like some.
Not so many.
Not so many.
Okay, just some. Do you ever eat at, like food trucks like that? Buy fast food from them?
In some like holiday, or how can I say, like part, like how can I say, like city party?
City
Like
party?
sea day or mountain day or like some.
That's just a holiday. It's called a holiday.
No, like they with like do you know Japanese Matsuri?
Вы говорите о праздниках. Праздник по-английски это a holiday.
А выходной?
Это a weekend. Weekend.
А. I can't say, ну, то есть выходной я не могу перевести как holiday.
Если вы имеете субботу и воскресенье, то нет. Если выходной в том смысле, что это праздник публичный.
Yeah, like so holiday.
A holiday.
Sometimes in holiday.
On holiday.
On holiday.
Sometimes on holiday. What do you usually get? A hamburger or some what do people in Japan consider fast food? Like can you get a burger and some fries?
Maybe hamburger, maybe like
hamburger.
Hamburger.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe like Japanese like traditional like little sweet
roll.
Bread.
Roll. Bread roll.
Not roll, like bowl. Like
okay, a piece of bread. Okay, all right.
Yeah. Maybe taco.
Come on.
Taco.
This is different. It's 100% guaranteed. You can't go wrong.
Here are a few ways to describe a piece of a bread. What you mean.
This is so.
This implies a very small, often loose fragment.
Okay. So we see here three men other than Connor. So describe to me these three men. So one of them is who? Our partner. His name is what?
Oh. Lieutenant Anderson.
Lieutenant Anderson. Very good. Then the guy behind the bar, the guy who's making the food, preparing the food, that would be who?
I don't know, somebody who cooks.
Or the truck owner. Usually owners, truck owners, yeah. I imagine that they usually run the operation, that like they cook themselves, they drive. So this is like one man operation. And this guy, the other guy next to the police officer, next to Lieutenant Anderson, this guy is, I guess, the street word for them hustlers. I think I might be wrong. I'm not very good with all these slang words, but so what he does, he takes bets from people on different sporting events, sometimes legal, sometimes illegal. Do you know what I'm talking about? Bets, to take bets.
No, what is that?
What does it mean, a bet? A bet is like, let's say there's a football match coming up and two teams are playing, Spartak and Zenith. And let's say you're a fan, you personally is a fan. You are a fan of sports. But also, while watching, you want to gamble. Do you know what that means?
Gamble.
To gamble means...
No.
All right. To gamble means to risk some of your money or all of your money in a game.
Yeah.
In a game, basically, you play the odds. Like in the case with a game, you can place your bet. You can put your money on, like, let's say Spartak, and say, I think Spartak will win. And if they win, depending on certain, I'm not going to get into math, but certain circumstances, you either win, you can win a certain amount of money. Let's put it that way. And if they lose, well, then you lose. the money that you bet on them. Get it?
Yeah.
By the way, you're a child, so since I'm talking about this, I guess it would be proper for me to let you know that I condone gambling. I hope you never have to gamble in your life, and if you do, only for fun. And if you do it for fun, remember.
It isn't in my plans.
Right, right. Yes, I understand. But just know that in some people, they might not even know that they have weakness towards certain vices. Gambling is a vice. And you might not even know that you might have that weakness. Meaning that once they start playing gambling, they cannot stop. They lose, they go and borrow some more money, continue losing, go again, borrow some more money, continue losing, until at some point people stop borrowing the money, or the money has all run out, and they are faced with a harsh reality that they are bankrupt. So that's why I hope, whenever you do it, just do it for fun, and make sure you know exactly what you are doing, and make sure you are not addicted to gambling. That's just my recommendation for you. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Very good. So, but Lieutenant Anderson seems to have this maybe little weakness of his. He likes to bet money on sports, I guess. And this guy supplies information to him, like inside information. Do you know what that is? Inside information?
Like information for a close, for a few people.
That is available, okay, it's available to a short group of people. About what exactly? In that example with the two games, Spartak and Zenith, what kind of information would that be?
Like who will win?
Who will
Who will win?
who will win? Right, but see, sometimes it's just an expert opinion. Let's say you really know both teams, and you express your personal opinion as an expert. You know exactly who plays for Spartak, their players and their coach, and the same for Zenith. And you say, I think that Spartak will probably win. But sometimes, and it is always illegal, certain games are fixed. It means, let's say two boxers go inside the ring to box. One boxer, and the game is fixed. It means so one boxer will fall down and claim that he can't get up at the end of, let's say, round 3. So he falls down at the end, or during, or at the end of, or at the beginning of round 3. That's a set match. It's illegal because normally authorities look that it doesn't make sure that it doesn't happen, but these matches happen all the time. When two sides agree, because then they can make some money. Then both teams make their bets because they know who is going to win, and then that information is spread to some close circle of other people, and those people spread it maybe to some other people, and so on and so forth. And that's how you can sometimes make some money, when you have inside information. But remember that also, I condone this behavior. That's illegal, that's criminal. Normally, if you're caught doing that, you're going to at least pay some fine, or maybe even serve time, depending on the amount of money that you bet, and so on and so forth. So